try to give a little definition of what a NuBeing is. Somebody who constantly works on being their best self. That's a NuBeing. That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and spell that.
Oh, Kyron Scott. KYRANSCOTT.
My name is Jasmine Trinae.
Right. Matthew Miller, MILLER, like the beat.
Lower third, please.
Cyril Howell, aka the Phantom.
No mainstream.
Just in case you forgot, let's refresh your memory on the state of being in 2020. The year started with news of a virus in China. By spring, it was spread throughout the globe. Essential workers, like manufacturers and delivery workers, would deliver goods to those waiting safely in their homes. George Floyd was killed, which started a movement against police brutality. President Biden was elected as the next president of the USA, and by the end of 2020, vaccines were available. On January 6, 2021, the Capitol riots took place. This was led by a mob of Donald Trump supporters. Some people's worlds were filled with loss, and time stood still. This led to what some call the Great Resignation. A lot of people took power into their hands by realizing their ideas.
I'm gonna get real personal for this interview. So basically, I was separated, about to be divorced. I was battling a lot of depression. I was seeing a therapist, and I'll never forget it. I came home from work one day, and I was just like depressed. I had windows down. I had the windows closed, everything. I just laid in the bed. I would just go to sleep. I get a phone call, and it's Phantom. Hey, man, what you doing? Nothing. You all right? Yeah, man, we started talking. He was like, hey, man, I'm thinking about putting a band together.
So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, some of that shit we made is still hot, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, when the last time you listened to Above Average? When the last time you listened to T.O.P.? And I was just like, we're talking about the different songs. And I was like, I think there's still a market out there for us. No shade, but we're just kind of complaining about the state of the music industry as of right now. And I was like, so I think the soul is hungry, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear something that they can relate to.
It was just like a light just went off. I was just like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Phantom reached out to musicians and rented space to rehearse. The start would seem to be a bit slow, with only the two of them at times, but they stuck to the plan. Organically, they would add another key member.
Do the perfume thing again.
So I learned about NuBeing from, I met Cyril. I met him through my partner at the time, and then they started doing this band open session type of thing at the studio. I'm a little out of touch, so I would just come in every now and then and I would see it happening, but then I would just go home oh, that was so cool, I want to sing one day. But there's still that shyness that was there, so I was like, you know what, next time if they need somebody to sing, just tell them I'll do it. I kind of just slide my name in there. And when he heard that, he was like, oh yeah, so look, we trying to do this band thing, I need you to come try. I was like, okay, I got you.
You're right, because we cannot not mention Jasmine Trinae. Only reason she wasn't mentioned yet because she wasn't on that last song that we just played.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jasmine Trinae, singer that's with us. I was already kind of working closely with her on podcasting and if I needed photography and stuff like that. Her and Hard Press Studios. She never really, as far as I know, took singing serious. And I was like, me and Kyron starting this band, you can come and I want to hear you, see what you got. I wasn't even expecting to be impressed, to be honest.
Man.
But whenever she came and she sang, I'm like, yo, I kind of like it. That's what's up. We did a jazz song, which I will hear if you keep listening. But at the end of the day, I was expecting her to be uncomfortable whenever I was like, yo, I want you to sing My Funny Valentine. You know what I'm saying? Once I showed her the way I produced it, where we were going with it, she got it instantly. And it's always kind of been like that. And I've worked with singers who technically, on the technicalities of everything, might be better singers or have more notoriety or this or that. And a lot of times singers are hard to work with, but she's been very easy.
Yeah, Phantom, man, he a beast. His creativity, he brings stuff out of you, which I think is very dope, which also helps the band out. But he allows you the room to play. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm gonna try to line this way. He'd be like, all right, man, whatever you do, man, you gonna kill it. And I'm just like, okay. So then you go ahead and do it, and it's like, yeah, I did kill it, but he gives you that freedom.
Well, I couldn't tell you how long I've known Cyril. I believe we played in a group called Simply Complex together. It's just always been a wonderful connection. He's always been my connection to it, real talk. He's always called me when he had an idea, he wanted me on it. And it really started back then. It was Cooper's Air House. I met him back then, and we ended up getting in the band together. And then ever since then, it's been Kate.
Telling me the things I'm telling her was making her hot. Started building with her constantly around the clock. Now she knew my world like hip hop and keep telling me.
The NuBeing Collective began prepping for their first show. They opted to perform mainly covers to have a safe performance, but would add original music to gauge the audience response.
I played, guitar with them for a while. We did a lot of stuff at the B-side at the Culture Lounge. Started off with a band, then we did the intermission, and then we had, like a bunch of artists. Sometimes the artists would come and play with us as well. We just had a great time, honestly. It was something different that that event wasn't doing, so I was glad to be a part of it.
I feel like when we're doing our covers and stuff like that, we're good, in like our spaces, with our people and stuff, because these are songs they know they're comfortable with. But when it comes to like your own music, like, I just want to vibe, I just want to jam. Like, they just want to be in the good vibes with it versus sitting there analyzing it. That's just how I feel about it.
Being in Carolina and like meeting so many different people from so many different walks of life, it's one of those things to where Carolina got some talent, man. There's a lot of talented bands and a lot of talented artists here. Now, what we as North Carolinians do with that, I'll say that because I've been down here almost 20 years and I pay taxes. I'm still Ohio to my heart, though, but I am North Carolina, too. But to see where it can go, I'm going to be honest, like, whatever you want from your music, you can get it in Carolina. You can get it in Carolina.
1, 2, don't stop. How with the show stop. Yeah, my favorite producer was Pete Rock. And 1, 2, don't stop. I never church girls, but I got a Glock as a pen to the paper. Easy one protection papers. I'm looking high in the skyscraper. I got the fresh tape, call me cake. Say the Batman, got the Batman. Eating power pellets, eating relics. Every time you give it, they want to tell it. It's like Nas, I'm moving cars to the levels of Ohio. Gas East Coast, Ohio. Let's get it in. We coming back again. Yo, Jasmine, bring us back in.
got plenty of fans and I got so many haters. We got plenty of plans and we gon' get this paper. She said, I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is we got to be free.
Come together.
Hey, hey,
Right now.
hey, hey.
It's overdue.
Yeah, Tupac told me to keep my head up. Yeah, all I ever needed was a leg up. You know that they're gonna try to hold you down. Just make sure they never hold you up. Listen, we tryna get it right now. Never been the type that's gonna wait for it. When it comes to diversity and inclusion, just diversify the funds and invest it into the movement.
Together. Right now. It's overdue.
Yo, cool water cologne, we got a good bottle. Reading African scriptures, talk to Aristotle. Detroit action, the burrow in a better lane. Go from hotter to hottest like Mr. Delaplane. Hip hop so jazz, let's the beat knock. Bass, organ, and drums, you choose the sweet spot. Let's take you to school, grabbing a collar sweater. Just a middle finger, you. Can you do it better?
Right now. It's overdue.
They're making billions off of slave labor. They want me as a neighbor, can't let it go. We gon' show you how to get this paper. Just that soul music, baby, take another quote. It's time for bands to get motivated. For the slaves that didn't make it, getting vindicated. Let the local crews notice you a fool you. Skip the recognition, that's what the vocals do.
Right now. It's overdue. Come together. Right now. It's overdue.
Loving it. What are we playing next?
We're gonna go to Come Together.
It's not the Beatles.
It's not the Beatles, but it's Beatleless. So amongst ourselves, we call ourselves the Black Beatles. Right?
All right.
And like I'm talking about, I wanted to do photo shoots of like recreate the imagery of the Beatles.
That would be kind of cool.
I know, I still kind of want to do it.